Thanks, Andrew, for coming over this afternoon, mate. I know it was on your way home from training, so yeah, thank you. Now, I've been observing you over the last couple of weeks, and we agreed that that would happen. How do you think you've been going with your training sessions and your athletes?
I think they've been going perfect.
Okay, tell me why you believe that they're perfect.
I just feel that the type of plans I have in place, everyone's responding to perfectly, and I'm not getting any arguments or anything from anyone. It's going perfectly.
Okay, how are your athletes feeling about it?
I don't really know what their opinion is. I just know that I'm doing really well and the results are coming.
Okay. Have you thought about self-reflecting on what sessions that you've been delivering? Have you been able to videotape yourself or get some feedback?
I don't know why I'd have to videotape myself or get feedback if I'm going so well at the moment with my athletes.
Okay, yeah, all right. I always believe that a coach is on a continuum of learning, and the best way to continue your learning is to reflect upon your performance. And it's about you getting better as a coach, okay? And you want to strive to be a better coach, don't you?
I feel that I'm a very good coach at the moment, how I am.
Yeah. Look, I've observed some really positive things that have come out of your sessions. For example, the way that you organise your sessions, the plans that you've shown me prior to your sessions, the way you execute your sessions. Probably some of the things I have observed is that the way you speak to your athletes. How do you feel when you're communicating with your athletes?
I feel that it's absolutely clear and the message that I need to say is coming across easily.
Okay. Do you feel like you're working within a team environment, or do you believe that you're the coach and whatever you say goes?
I'm the coach. I've been hired here to do a job, and that job is being done.
Mm-hmm. How are your senior players relating to that? Because you're a relatively young coach and you've got some athletes that are a lot older than you. How are they responding?
Well, they respond how they want. At the end of the day, if they want to be in my team, they're going to deal with it.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about developing a positive team environment. What do you know about that?
I honestly don't focus on creating that, to be honest. I focus on winning.
On winning, okay. So what happens when you're in a situation like 3 weeks ago when you actually didn't win? How do you respond as a coach to that, given that you've got very high expectations?
I just feel that if they didn't win, then they lost, and they should make that back the next tournament.
Okay. And what's the following training session like after a loss?
Lots of push-ups and lots of sprints.
Okay, so would you say that you actually punish your players?
Yes, definitely.
Do you think that that is a good way to go?
I think it's been working for me since I became a coach.
Okay, tell me how many years you've been coaching now?
About 7.
About 7, okay. What I'd like to do, Andrew, is basically set in place probably a couple of reflective questions that I'd like you to use at the end of your next training session, because what I'd like to do is try and assist you with my 23 years of coaching experience to get you to become a better coach. Now, I'm a firm believer that when you think you know it all, then it's time to give it away. And what I want you to do is reflect upon you being a student and continually learning to succeed. Because at the moment, you know, your players are responding, you believe are responding to you. But what I want to do is I want to improve you as a coach 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years down the track. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to email you tonight a reflection sheet for you to have a look at and possibly use at the end of each session. And that can be the stimulus document for us to use in future meetings. Are you happy to do that?
I think I'll give it a go.
Good. That's great, mate. So what we might do is, when would you like to meet again? 1 or 2 weeks?
2 weeks is fine.
2 weeks is fine? Okay, well, are you happy for me to come down and observe one of those sessions in the next 2 weeks?
Yes.
Yep, and then we can use your reflection sheet as probably the start of our next meeting.
Yep.
All right, thanks, Andrew. Thanks for your time.